Do you get pain either during or after your bench press days? If so, it could be an issue related to shoulder instability. My name is Dan, I'm a chiropractor here at Strengthen You, your fitness and therapy experts. Today we're going to talk about how to tackle this issue. So there's a lot of potential problems that could cause pain with the bench press, but today we're going to talk about one specific joint, that's the glenohumeral joint. So the joint that we're talking about today is between the scapula and the humerus, this upper arm bone here, and it's located right there. Sometimes this issue occurs because of a dislocation or some type of traumatic event, but a lot of times it actually happens due to improper form or either improper training inside of the gym. So if you're using bad form or if you are just training shoulders, training chest way too often. The job of the rotator cuff is to keep that joint nice and stable throughout a motion such as a bench press. Sometimes when that rotator cuff is not doing its job properly though, you get too much motion within that joint that leads to increased friction and can lead to irritation of that joint. If you are feeling this pain during an exercise such as the bench press, or if you're getting pain during any exercise in the shoulder, the best thing to do in the short term is to modify those exercises, figure out other ways to hit the same muscle group, and spend about 2 weeks to 4 weeks focusing on really hammering down that shoulder stability with a couple exercises that we're going to show you now. Okay, so for the first exercise, all you're going to need is a kettlebell and a bench. Get into that bench press position. So lying on our back, flip that kettlebell upside down, and one arm at a time, we're going to go through basically a dumbbell pressing motion. Pause at the bottom and pause at the top. So what we want to focus on is really controlling that motion. I like this exercise because the kettlebell causes a stability demand for that rotator cuff. It really makes the rotator cuff work to stabilize that shoulder joint. We're going to do that for 3 sets, 12 reps each set, and try to do that 2 or 3 times a week. So for the next exercise, all you're going to need is a mini band and a wall. We're going to start off the exercise by wrapping the mini band right around the wrist like this. So the palms are going to be facing you the whole time. Thumbs are rotated outwards, and we're going to pull the arms apart while keeping those forearms vertical just to create tension on that band. Push those forearms firmly into the wall, and we're going to slide up the wall nice and slow. Pause at the top and slide down the wall. For this exercise, I want you to do 10 reps, 2 to 3 sets, 2 or 3 times a week. Setup for the next exercise is similar to the last one, where we're going to use that band again and wrap it around the wrists. We're then going to get into a push-up position. So if you can, do it from your feet, but if you can't do that, make it a little easier on yourself and do it with your knees on the ground. From there, we're going to create a little bit of tension on that band, have the palms nice and wide, and what we're going to do are taps. So on each hand, we're going to tap in all 4 directions, out in front of you, to the right, to the left, and then down. Feel free to give these 3 exercises a try to boost that shoulder stability. Once again, my name is Dan, I'm a chiropractor here at Strengthen You, and remember, you're only one strategy away from crushing those fitness goals.